Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Coming up, we'll have a look into the upcoming events in and around the school, such as Battle of the Classes, as well as an exclusive peek into the return of sheep in the meadow and more. I'm Ariel, Boodhram.
And I'm Passanissi.
And the BMB morning announcements start now. Good morning, Mepham, and today is Friday, October 18th, day 2. Maya, how are you feeling this morning?
I'm good, Ariel, and I'm certainly in the fall spirit. The weather's been so nice out recently.
I know, sweater weather is my favorite.
Me too. First off, with Battle of the Classes on the horizon, the deadline to buy shirts is coming up soon.
The information on where to buy shirts and the deadlines for them are shown here.
T-shirts are $15. Your shirt is your ticket into the event. All of the money raised will go to Ronald McDonald House. Therefore, it's a win-win situation. You get to participate in a great event, and you get to support a great cause.
Speaking of participation in school events, students in the junior and senior classes were inducted into the National Language Honor Societies this past Tuesday.
There are so many honor societies throughout Mepham. Here's Emma Santiago with more on what honor societies entail.
Honor societies have been a fundamental part of the educational fabric representing academic excellence in high schools across the nation. Here at Mepham High School, they not only recognize outstanding students, but commitments to academic excellence and service.
In order to qualify for an honor society, you have to not only keep your grades up, but also be involved in many different things at school. For example, for English honor society, you need to be involved in writing contests.
The guidance and encouragement of teachers play a vital role in paving the way to Honor Society membership. But how did Honor Societies come about, and why are they so important to schools?
The fraternities that you see in like colleges, those started as like societies to honor people in their achievements, and you see them a lot in colleges, but also at small high schools and big high schools like we have here. And they really just developed as a way to recognize academic excellence, whether that's overall, like
As the Honor Societies continue to make a difference at Mepham High School and many other schools like it, the achievement of making it into the Honor Society is and will forever be a substantial achievement. Well, that's all for me. I'm Emma Santiago. I have to go study now to make sure I get into all of these Honor Societies.
Thanks, Emma, and congrats to all the students who were inducted.
Wait, Maya, I hear you were inducted to the Spanish Honor Society. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ariel, but there's no time for congratulations right now. We have news to tell.
Right, sorry. In other news, the fan favorite and award-winning podcast Sheep in the Meadow is coming back for its next edition.
I don't know about you, but I'm so excited to listen to it. Here's a preview of the next episode and a new segment the show is running this year.
I'm so glad to have you as a co-host now.
Glad to be
I'm going to let you go first in our Jenga game.
Genuinely appreciate that.
Throw some clothes on, run out the door. Where do I go? I go to get some coffee and some boba tea.
I can see your halo. Halo. Stop looking at me like that.
I'm going to go for this one. It also doesn't help that the table is very wobbly. Wobbly.
Oh, you're so big. Off-putting?
Now, you might not know what the word epitaph means, considering your slow, sad, small brain. Spin that wheel. Spin that thing.
So glad Jacob is now the new co-host, and I can't wait to spend the rest of the year with him.
Yep.
Just make sure you guys tune in for new episodes, new segments, and new sheep content.
Merch. 2 more. 1 more each.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, look at that.
Thanks, Sheep. I cannot wait for what you have in store for this year. I guess I'll see you somewhere on the meadow.
Next up, we bring you around the world with our CNN World News Report. Hurricane Milton made landfall in the south just over a week ago, and recovery efforts from the storm are still underway.
We've now had over 4 million accounts restored to power since Hurricane Milton came. That is the fastest that's ever been done for that many accounts.
Though recovery has been going smoothly, Americans are still facing hardships, such as supply and gas shortages, as well as a threat made against the Federal Emergency Management Agency, which temporarily halted their aid in some parts of North Carolina.
Now, over the weekend, out of an abundance of caution, we made operational changes to keep FEMA personnel safe. but none of the changes we made impacted ongoing search and rescue or other life safety operations.
In an act of panda diplomacy, China has given the U.S. a 10-year loan for two 3-year-old giant pandas named Bao Li and Qing Bao. The pair arrived from their flight from China on Monday and are now housed in the Smithsonian National Zoo in a freshly remodeled exhibit. The receival of these furry friends is a symbolic of cultural exchange and a display of companionship between the U.S. and China.
In local news, the district is hosting a drug take-back day at Brookside next Saturday, the 26th. Bridget Flanagan has more.
Hi guys, I'm here at Brookside, where on Saturday, October 26th, Bellmore-Merrick Shed the Meds will take place from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is an opportunity where people are encouraged to drop off their unused and unwanted medication safely and anonymously in order to protect our environment and keep people safe. If you are planning to drop off medication, make sure to keep it in its original containers, block out your name, but leave the medical information. Illegal drugs may be dropped off anonymously, and they also accept syringes and sharps. Just drive up, drop off, and drive away. The drug epidemic is an extremely pressing situation that affects our world today, and every step we take helps our community just a bit more. That's all for me. I'm Bridget Flanagan. Now back to Maya and Ariel in the studio.
Thanks, Bridget. It's always good to hear about how our district is taking initiative to combat such pressing issues.
Agreed. It is important to keep the residents of the district and local communities safe.
Another great initiative is Mepham's 10th annual Flag Field of Honor.
Yes, and this is the final week to purchase a flag. Flags are $20 each or 3 for $50. Military branches or prisoner of war and missing in action flags are $50 each. All order forms must be submitted by next Friday, the 25th.
The flags will be flown on the front lawn of the school from November 3rd to December 8th.
All proceeds will be donated to local and national charities.
Speaking of the field, although it might be a different one, here is Jared Btoxmeyer with your week in Mepham sports.
Thanks, guys. Starting with the BMB game of the week, where the girls' volleyball team took on the 8-1 Southside Cyclones. After taking the first set, the girls eventually fell 3-1. Staying on the court, the boys took on Oceanside yesterday and take on Valley Stream Central next week. Now to the field, where the Lady Pirates were victorious over the Highlanders and take on Manhasset later today. The boys' soccer team took on Baldwin yesterday in our Nassau County AA1 matchup, and tomorrow, your 4-1 Mepham Pirates football team will take on the 3-2 New Hyde Park Gladiators on the road. Nationally, both New York teams are in their respective championship series, and a Subway Series is still a possibility. And welcome to New York, Devontae Adams. With that being said, the Jets will always jet. That's all for sports.
Thanks, Jared. What a week it's been, huh?
Yeah, as the season is nearing the end, teams are making their last drives.
I can't believe the season is almost over. Just like this episode, but I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, weather. I wonder if it's going to be a good forecast this weekend. Maybe we can get outside. I'm already getting sick of these cold mornings, and then it's hot in the afternoon. It just doesn't make any sense.
I agree. Let's check in with Tina Pena to take a look into this weekend's weather.
Thanks, guys. I don't know about you, but I am so excited for this weekend. Although I expect a little bit of chill in the air, maybe it's that Halloween spirit slowly creeping up on us. First up today, expect it to be sunny, with a high of 68 and a low of 48. As for tomorrow, it warms 1 degree with a high of 69 and a low of 48. Finally on Sunday, the best day of the weekend, there's a shocking high of 72 and a low of 50. So you heard it here first. Don't save all your homework for Sunday, even though I probably will. Enjoy the gorgeous weather because I have a feeling we'll all be freezing a week from now. Did you know it's already snowing upstate though?
Thanks, Tina. And no, I had no idea. And speaking of spooky season, what are your plans for Halloween weekend?
Why, thank you for asking. I'm not sure yet, but I'm still looking for that last-minute costume personally. So if you have any suggestions, let me know.
Well, these have been the BMB morning announcements for Friday, October 18th. Have a great day, Mepham.
Keep smiling.
They're like, we're still rolling. We're still rolling.
He's speaking in the thing, in the walkie.